What's going on, guys? County Gains back here again for another explosive video, guys. So I was just browsing through, YouTube, trying to find videos to react to and talk about. But actually what I wanted to do is, I've been so busy that I didn't even realize that I hit 50,000 subscribers a few weeks ago, guys. So I thank you all to my loyal subscribers from America. I know there's a lot of new Americans tuning in. I got the Tom McDonald Patriot Gainesville t-shirt, guys. I just hit the gym there. And, didn't even realize I wanted to make a thank you video and just talk about a few different subjects, in regards to my personal training, in regards to YouTube in general, why I think that my channel is finally catching on, to a load of different, people all over the world. So this one's going to be interesting, guys. So hopefully I don't make it too goddamn long. It's already a minute long. So let's just get straight into it, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about is thank you majorly for the 50,000 subscribers, okay? I hit that like maybe a few weeks ago. And I didn't even realize at the time that my channel was kind of gaining more traction, okay? So I was putting up loads of different Putri Ariana videos, who is from Indonesia, putting up loads of Filipino videos, K-pop videos, Indian videos. I put out a lot of American videos recently as well, and they completely blew up. Richmond, north of Richmond, and all these different videos talking just about different subjects all over the world. And I didn't realize that the popularity of these things on the internet, okay, that a lot of people want to hear different people's opinions. Obviously I live in Ireland, guys. God bless Ireland. We love America over here. We love Canada. My girl's from Canada. Obviously I love different parts of the world too. I love Asia. I want to go visit India, all these different parts of the world. I'm not a very centrist kind of guy. I don't think Ireland, the world revolves around Ireland like a lot of Irish people do. For some reason in Ireland, just to say to all my foreign viewers, most people that do social media in Ireland think that the world revolves around Ireland. They think that they're going to get the most popularity, the most traction from appealing to Irish people. And that may be true, but you get to a point where you have to start appealing to different, different popularities of the world, different places in the world, because Ireland only has 5 million people on a good day. The tourism's huge here. I think we get 10 million tourists a year or whatever. It's massive, especially in the west coast of Ireland where I live. It's absolutely huge, but you gotta start appealing to different parts of the world. I feel like people are very nearsighted. They always think, okay, we're gonna go straight to England, appeal to the British, and then appeal to America. Well, here's the thing, guys. I don't really, want to appeal to British audiences because, the British audiences, they have their audience already. America is very open to other audiences. When you go to America, you can just join into their type of thing, or they want to see different parts of the world as well. So it's a lot more diverse than literally just pinpointing England. I don't think that's a good tactic for Irish YouTubers. Not that I would know anything about blowing up on YouTube. I only have 55,000 subscribers. I don't have a major amount, but I'm just saying over the last 2 years, my experience on how to, gain a little bit of a following on the platform, because this is my main platform, guys. I don't really use Instagram a whole bunch. I post once every few days. For personal training, for those wondering, if you guys want personal training programs, get shredded, get jacked, it's in the description down below. I sell 12-week programs, super cheap, 300 euro. Most trainers charge €1,000 and they have 1 year of training, 2 years of training. I have over 11 years of bodybuilding training, and obviously, weightlifting, cutting and bulking that time. I've probably gained and lost about 100 pounds in that lifetime, guys. It's crazy. Probably even more, 150 pounds. So yeah, I have a good knowledge on how to gain weight, get shredded, all that type of thing. So if you guys want to check those out, go check that out. But yeah, that aside, guys, just appealing to different parts of the world is really essential when it comes to YouTube, And in Irish, in Ireland, guys, for some reason, the podcasts as well, they're very niche. They're talking about something that's super niche, or they use what's the word again? Colloquials, where they talk about, oh, this is great crack, and this is this, and this is that, and they don't really understand that YouTube is a multinational platform. People watch YouTube to learn English. People watch YouTube to learn different things from people. They want to see different parts of the world. I personally watch it when I want to see some place that I haven't been in a long time. I I want to Google what that place looks like, or whatever the case may be, a tourist type guide, or there's so many different facets. I personally loved reaction videos, so that's why I started reaction videos. That's why I thank my subscribers for this. I absolutely love reaction videos. It's my favorite thing in the world. Has been for the last probably 5-6 years, probably longer actually, from 2015. So what's that? Nearly 10 years. Okay, so from 2015, was when I first found No Life Shaq, Stevie Knight, my two favorite. They're guys from America, so they're obviously predominantly massive. Then I found Knox Hill. I found all these different people, and more recently I'm finding a lot of different other reactors. So I do love the reaction community, and I love it in general. I know there's a few in Ireland as well. Shout out to those other few as well. Even if they hate me, I still love them. I don't really hate anybody, guys. They can hate me, but I still love you if you're putting yourself out there on the internet. A lot of people are gonna understand that in Ireland, especially, It's a very closed community. You know, in America, you could drive for days and not see anybody, right? You could drive, you know, you could drive for hours and not even see anybody. Canada too, very close knit community. Like Japan, it's very like, you know, nobody really talks to each other. Whereas in Ireland, it's big community based. So like if you do something out of the ordinary, if you're posting on the internet, if you're doing a band, if you're playing music, if you're doing something else in the norm, you know, you get a little bit more of a microscope on your life. Not that anybody cares about my life in Ireland. You know, I think my Irish viewers is like 5%, guys. You know, so obviously, you know, it is what it is, but that's all good. You know what I mean? I feel like I speak to enough Irish people on a daily basis that I don't really need that love from my own people because I actually live here, guys. You know, I don't need that super love from them. You know, it is what it is on the internet. The internet is more based in America. It's more based in Asia now. You know, K-pop, all that type of thing. So you got to be more worldwide. That's what I'm saying to my Irish friends. And that's not advice, guys. You know, you can take it for what it is. You know, they don't have as many subscribers as me, so I'm giving advice to them. If you have more subscribers than me, maybe don't take my advice. You know, it's like I have a physique 112 kilos, 113 kilos. What's that? 250 pounds. Lean. You know, if you find a guy that's bigger than me naturally, maybe take his advice. Or if you find, you know, if you want to take my advice, you know, maybe don't take a guy's advice that's 180 pounds on how to build muscle, guys. You know, because if you're 180 pounds, you just don't know how to build muscle, okay? That's just plain and simple. If you're under 200 pounds, you probably haven't been lifting long enough to, like, come through the mistakes it is to, like, actually build muscle and get shredded and get lean and this type of thing. So it's more so genetic than anything as well. But yeah, guys, I want to talk about the genetics point a little bit before I get back onto the Irish stuff. So, like, with genetics, guys, I posted a video on Instagram recently talking about how, like, genetics are the overall key, you know, when it comes to bodybuilding. And that's actually very, very true. A lot of people don't understand. I know guys that are naturally stronger, bigger, faster than guys that are on the sauce. Like, and most of the time that is the case, right? I see a lot of guys that are on steroids that I'm bigger than, you know, much bigger than, in fact. So, you know, you don't really know, maybe not stronger, but you don't really know, you know, what your genetics plays the, you know, key plays the role in. And I will say this to you guys. If you look not that great naturally, chances are, now I've seen different opinions on this, but chances are you're not going to be elite when you take the sauce, okay? You're not going to hit that next level, okay? If you are naturally, you know, big waist, small shoulders, don't have big whatever, don't have abs, don't have legs, don't have any body part in general, you're probably not going to be that big of a guy even if you are on the sauce, guys. And that's just a fact of the reality. It's kind of a harsh fact, but here's the thing, guys, you can keep improving. You know, there's no need to give up, man. Get yourself a trainer, get yourself someone that knows what the hell they're doing, and listen to them on how you can build your body, you know, or not. You know, there's lots of free information on the internet. I'm probably the only trainer in the entire world that tells you not to get a trainer if you don't need one, guys. You know what I mean? But come to me if you do want training, guys, advice, you know? So that's what I want to say about genetics. Don't worry about genetics, guys. Loads of people say that I'm on steroids all the time, actually, in fact. And that's because, you know, I've been training for 11 years. I know how to build muscle. I've been training high intensity muscle building for a long time. And that's what that comes down to, guys. You get big and jacked, you know, and it's kind of wild when you actually see a guy who, like, has been working out for a very long time under high stress, high intensity. Yeah, it looks like you're on the sauce, guys. So, and that being aside, guys, you know, don't care what other people are doing as well. You know, that's one thing I kind of realized on the social media journey that I'm on. You know, I don't really care whether or not, you know, some other guy is doing something or this guy is doing that. Maybe I should follow that trend. Like, yeah, I follow trends and I do what's going on, but if I don't like to do something, guys, I just don't post it. You know, whether or not I lose viewers or lose subscribers for that, I don't really care, guys. I make these videos for me. I hope you all enjoy. But at the end of the day, I want to give advice as well, guys. And, you know, one of the main reasons I made this channel is to make reaction videos my favorite thing ever, but also give advice to people, give advice to the youth, because I feel like when I was growing up, you know, there wasn't really many people that you could look up to, especially in Ireland, okay? There wasn't really many, like, YouTubers or social media people, and social media is probably one of the biggest things in the world now, okay? Apart from music, it's probably the most popular thing in the world. People go on social media every single day. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever it is, guys. Like, people use that shit every single day. So, you know, that is what it is. I do hope that people get, you know, information from me, and also, you know, to really try and build up their skills in speaking and build up their skills on the internet so they can actually convey their messages to people and they can market their businesses better, okay? You know, what's that saying, guys? You know, I've never seen a scientific coach over 200 pounds. And it's kind of funny, guys, but it's kind of true. You know, the guy who goes in the gym and lifts weights like a crazy berserker, you know, is gonna probably build more muscle than the guy who's like scientific. Oh my god, I have to do curls like this because my arm isn't gonna be more muscle contraction and all. It doesn't matter, guys. Just hit the curls, like Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? People overthink shit when it comes to bodybuilding, and in relation to don't care what other people think. That's what I'm saying, guys. You know, don't care what other people think. If you have a scientific guy telling you nonsense, guys, just do what you want to do in life, man. Don't do what other people want you to do just to make them happy. You know, I think Tate says, he talks about the Matrix or whatever. And not to go that far into conspiracies or whatever, but be your own man, guys. You know, be your own man. It's much better to do that rather than just follow trends and follow everybody else. So, but there are different goals on YouTube, like I said. But if you want to really develop your channel, I implore everybody to speak well. I think the number one thing in the world, I was listening to an interview recently, and actually I think the number one thing in the world to get yourself, let's say, popularity and to get yourself wealthy isn't this, okay? It's not this. It's not even this so much, okay? Because you can have all the knowledge up here, but not actually articulate it well enough to actually, you know, explain to people what you want them to know, okay? And also be convincing enough to them as well. So there's two different facets to that. Be convincing to convince them what you think is right, and also convey your thoughts to people, you know, very, very, you know, articulately and everything like that. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Try and get your speaking 100, especially if you're a podcast. You know, I make fun of these videos. I can kind of get away with not being that articulate, and even still, I try and really, really, you know, break down my language and enunciate every word. And, you know, guys, some people, and I think most people in the Irish scene need enunciation. You know, they need enunciation freaking lessons. They need elocution lessons, because a lot of people can't even understand it. Like, guys, I live in Ireland, and I hear like the accents and Kerry accents, and I hear some people and they you know, they slur their speech. You will never blow up on this platform. I'm talking to everyone right now, guys. Let me just put this out there. And I'm not the most well-spoken guy. You will not ever blow up as a podcaster or anything like that if you're not well-spoken. Look at, let's say, who's the best podcaster in the world. Joe Rogan. I think everyone can kind of agree. I don't really like Joe Rogan personally, but I like the guests that he has on. But he speaks slowly. Whoa. Oh my God, really? And he speaks in like a really thick American accent, which is kind of plain. It's kind of a plain accent. Like in Canada, the accent is more pronounced. You know, it's more just like intense, you know. And when I was there for a month last year, I understood that, okay, you know, they were telling me that all the people that speak English, and let's say Tom MacDonald, all these rappers and singers, they come to America and they blow up immediately. You know, what's the difference, guys? And it's the reason why, and they hop on TV, they're presenters on TV, is because they can speak really well compared to other people. You know, speak slowly, but also, you know, if you speak slowly, you sound kind of stupid. So be able to speak really articulate, but also fast as well. You know, don't be like a really slow speaker. People get bored of that. You know, try and be motivating for people. And I love seeing other people. I have friends, I follow them on Instagram. If I follow you on Instagram, you know what I mean? I love you. But if I follow you and I like your shit, then, you know, that means that you're doing something right. Okay, you know, you have to do something correct in this planet, like speaking well, having good content to actually blow up on this platform. You know, I don't really think that most people have that down, you know, and it's normally people that are very arrogant, you know, and they will blow up in their faces eventually, guys. You have to be super, super student-like when it comes to learning on the internet. I like listen to so many people. I am the least arrogant guy in the world. You'd think like all these muscles and all that shit, the big, tall, strong guy, whatever, that I'm the most arrogant guy in the world. I'm the least arrogant guy in the world, guys. I have no ego, like, at all, man. I have nothing, you know, and that's why I think I'm blown up, because I'm learning. I'm like, okay, let me just learn from everybody. Let me learn how to get, you know, my message across. Let me learn how to be better at this. You know, people can say, you know, this guy has an American accent or whatever the case may be. That's fine. You know what I mean? There's always going to be people up there trying to bring you down, you know, and there's always going to be people that are going to try and diminish your gains, as we say in this channel, guys. Diminish your achievements. You know, if I was to hit 100,000 subscribers tomorrow with shorts, would it be as good if it was with long form content? No, definitely not, guys. Everybody knows that, right? You want to blow up on the long form content, because blowing up on shorts, I see videos like, and I'm like, why are you even doing that? I understand to grow your channel, but if you're getting under 10,000 views on your long form content and you have, let's say, 200, 300,000 subscribers, like, dude, you are doing YouTube wrong. You know, go over to TikTok, try blow up over there first, and then come over to YouTube again. But that's why YouTube's the hardest, guys. You know, you're not really going to get a platform just speaking your mind, and you know, you have to be an outlier, guys. So hopefully we get that outlier. Hopefully we get that 100K subscribers soon. I love you guys all. Please leave in the comments down below some questions you have for me. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Peace.